one more day, shall we? Day 11. This time, we will immediately turn around and go outside. It just makes sense to draft this room first. It costs us 2 steps to do it. Two special items. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. I'm gonna make some coffee. I mean, 2 special items is very exciting because we can get a hammer, we can get a shovel. That would really be nice. The tomb, though, also sounds pretty neat. Ever find your way into the orchard? Not yet. I mean, this is like the 2nd time we've turned this game on, I think. We haven't, I think this is, yeah, only the 2nd time, so. If you were here the last time, you've seen 100% of this game, except for most of the run we just did. I think I'll take a tool shed. Ugh, but I wanna see the tomb. The tomb sounds neat. This has a lot of potential for opening up a good run, and this is just something neat. I guess we'll do a good run. Next time, though, we will definitely draft. So a shovel, I like having a shovel. Hell yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. Those 2 things. Next time we see the tomb, though, we draft the tomb. It's a little expensive in the steps department. 6 steps total to do that. But now, every time we dig, we're golden. Any boxes we find, we can crack open, which is also great. We can also just open up immediately with a dead end. Get 10 steps back? Let's do that. There. And a magnifying glass. Oh boy. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Having multiple special items is just good. It's good. And then we'll open this door. I mean, that's good. I like a hallway here. But I also like gems here. I mean, it's an early common room. I'm sure we'll see it again. Hallway is just... Let's pop the hallway down. It gets me multiple rooms. And we'll also do this. Storeroom, nook, nursery. You know what? Oh, I don't have any gems. Put a nook down here. We get a key. Grab my key. Man, I do like the nook. Like, it's pretty cozy. There it is, the parlor. I can immediately have a nice little dead end, get my gems, move on. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. That's actually a little tough. This is not an immediate I know the answer. We have to think about this for a second. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Well, hold on a minute. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Unless they're both false. So, there are two lies and a truth. If the gems are in the false box is a lie, and the gems are in the false box is a lie, only one of the other boxes is false. They're both the same, so not one of them can be false, right? Everything's a lie. Do they mean what they're saying? Because if both are saying the same thing, then only one is false must be wrong, right? Only one of the other boxes is false. You know what? If only one of the other boxes is false, the gems are in the false box, the gems are in the false box. This one is a false box, because that can't be true, which means this is the one with the gems. Yeah. Having two have the same exact wording on there was enough to, like, throw me for a loop for a second. But that makes sense. Yeah. Well, Scalzer, you got it. You're right. We also gotta keep our peepers peeled. Keep our eyes peeled for, boxes. I sometimes don't notice them. The treasure map's in here. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 extra steps. My morning smooth brain can't fathom. I'm curious if the treasure map is the same as it was last time. But also, I'm kind of into the idea of, like, this setting us up for easy times in the future. That way, if we do draft this counts as 2 bedrooms, I feel like that would actually proc 10 steps for us. A key! The Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up, for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down, if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had, the one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince, from his toes to his head. As you may, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. My god, it's a book about itself! The red prince has a recursion problem. Alright, do we see any, like, small details that we might want to zoom in on any of these pages? Alright. Nothing there. If I close magnifying glass button, magnifying glass just, like, refuses to move. Okay. This is the page we were looking at on the other page. I don't think there's anything here. I think we're in the clear. Racist against birds. What a jerk. Alright, I think we're good. I think we've looked at everything we need to look at. Nice book, though. Birds aren't real. Shit, you're right. Oh, I like the star. I want to take that with me. Oh, I like the dragon. I want to take that with me. Okay, hopefully that doesn't bite us. Like, if we get a dead end in the next door, we're screwed. I was really playing for the long game with some of these dead ends. Thank God. I feel like an observatory? Not a bad grab right here. What was the next day? Apples are extra delicious, right? I mean, if we could find apples, let's set ourselves up for apples. Today's painting is sand. +1 diamond. Pair of chessmen added to the entrance hall. Wait, what? What day is today? 11? Weird. 7, 8. Oh, 9 and 10 are not in the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No page 6. 7, 8. No 9, no 10. There's 11. This is day 11. Weird. We got a gem. Huh. Wait, I have 6 stars, so it's not about the day, it's about number of stars. So no 6. I see. Alright. My brain caught up. Jeepers. Gee willikers! I mean, the entrance hall's right there. Let's just run back and open those 2 chests. Wham! Oh my god. Hell yeah. Mercury's in retrograde, though. Your returns are reduced. This week will be difficult. This week will cost a heavy toll. Chapel, so dead end, dead end. Chapel's a bit of a bummer, but at least it lets me keep going. And I don't need to ever come back. So let's just throw the chapel down. Haha! Made my money back. Alright, this is the perfect room. This is also quite good. Whenever items will be spread throughout the house, they're placed in the conference room instead. Or the West Wing Hall, which also is... they're both good rooms here. The only thing I'm afraid of is conference room, if we do spread things around, we'll be coming back here. And I don't know how far ahead we're going to be going, but that could be a long walk this early on. So let's do the West Wing Hall. Belgian waffles, delicious. Closed, no further notice, blah blah blah, already seen that before. Spare room, pantry, den. Oh, den's a good placement. That gives me plenty of options. When you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Plus, we have our other room, which will give us more steps off this. This seems like a good one. Curves into another room we're already going to be placing. 3 keys is also good, though. But we don't need the garage yet. Then again, I think the garage can only be drafted on the western side wall. So this is probably our one chance to place it. So let's do it just for the 3 keys. We don't have the car keys though, so we can't get out. But we don't need to get out. This is the 3rd time, you stupid bastard! No vroom vrooms for us, sadly. Worth it, now we have 5 keys. Hello, Den. Anything fun in here? A gem? Don't mind if I do. Alright, what do you got for me? We have a shovel. So courtyard's a pretty choice grab, I think. Then again, I would like to go forward, and this lets us do that. So let's plop the corridor down. Now I'll take the courtyard, if you don't mind. Storeroom, spare room, security. I have 2 rerolls. I'm gonna reroll. Commissary. Ooh, bedroom. Plop that bedroom down. Hell yeah. All the steps I need. Hop in here, extra steps for me. Nothing to pick up. Greetings from Reddington! What a nice little town. The aquarium. Hello. It's not the best place for me to place the aquarium, but I'm gonna do it. It counts as every color room, which means it also counts as a bedroom. So we know, thanks to the pump room, we could probably drain water from these things. Fish. Not sure if there's a need for us to drain water, but... Ooh, diggy spot! Hell yeah. I still have all my all my steps. Spare room lets us keep going. Pantry lets us keep going. And we get some money. Will that hurt the fish? Yeah, it'll just pump the fish. I am shocked at how many steps we have. We got keys. This is a great place for a drawing room, yes! Also nice for a library, though. They could have an adventure. They're going somewhere. Drawing room's a pretty good one for this. No little items for us? Alright. This way first. Terrace. Green rooms do not cost diamonds to draft. And it probably has digging spots. The salmon cannons, they have to get them over man-made tabs. Yeah. Those are fun. I think I will take a dead end here. Like, I assume because it's outdoors. A digging spot? No? Come on. Wildly disappointed. Courtyard, huh? Oh. Money and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day. They cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. We have 20 coins and 1 gem. It's not the worst time to freeze, but we also have 57 steps! Like, we could keep going for quite a while. It is a dead end, but we have corridor still ready to go. I might re-roll. Nah. As long as whatever we open the door, I'll save my re-roll for the opening on the end of the courtyard here. Diggy 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 dig, diggy 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 dig. Come on. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Diggy diggy diggy. Got a couple of coins. Shovel, I really feel like you are not paying out the full value I wanted. Cloister, look at that bad boy. Miss Scarlet did it in the courtyard with a knife. How do I get out into the middle? Come on, it's knee-high. I can get over it. There's a diggy spot out there. I want to dig. I'm guessing there's a way to, like, do something with the statue in another area. House is so bougie. Use a key. Dark room is pretty good there. 2 gems for the showroom, though. Alas, I do not have 2 gems. I'll do a dark room. We won't be able to see what we're drafting, but who cares? It's 2 exits. Ah, the boudoir! No. I feel like this is a good reroll. Oh, baby. Thank you kindly. Garage on. Dark room on. Gymnasium off. Keycard entry system. Leave it on right now. We don't have security and we don't have a keycard. If we had security, we could set it to off, but... You know what? I'm gonna get a keycard. In here, so... Boop. I feel like I've 100% of the time gotten keycards in here, right? Ooh. Lockpick set. Never mind, I guess I'm getting that instead this time. $11.28. That seems important. That's probably a safe code. $11.28. Oh, it probably opens up this! That almost certainly gets us into the orchard. I am pretty sure that's the orchard. Yeah, lockpicks like a keycard. Angry ladies. Sinkako. Alright, I think we got our orchard access point. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Take a screenshot of that one. Green memos in Hartley's room. This has been a lucrative dark room. Alright. Besides, we're bugging out, man! Lose half your steps. What did I turn off in the utility closet? Crap. Did I turn off? I turned off the gymnasium, right? It was the gymnasium. I wonder what the furnace does. Like, half your steps, that's quite the price to pay. I'm gonna locksmith. A special key, huh? I could buy 12. I could buy 3 keys and a special key. A special key. Silver key. And a bunch of keys. Okay. Who's a special key? Where's a special key? You're a special key. I don't have any gems. Spare room it is. That gets me to the foundation, which has a couple of doors. Unsay this immediately. Okay. Diggy diggy. Turnip. My god, I'm still above starting steps. I was watching... You're watching a streamer play. He was working on a puzzle and you said, oh, it could be this. And you got banned for backseating. I've never played the game before. I love that. That's very good. A+. I know you're banned, so you can't do it, but like, I would clip that moment if you were able to. That's really good. That's really good. Come on! This shovel's been worthless. Commissary, I don't need gems. Let's just take items here. I agree with Itty Bitty. What is the best thing we have dug up? Turnip. I guess 6 steps is the best thing I've dug up so far. When you say something like this could be it, it's so vague, and with chat delay to the stream, it like almost has no value. No value as a statement, which I find funny. I'm gonna use a special key here because I want as many doors as possible. Chamber of Mirrors. It has second copies of rooms you've already drafted. Dining room is good. Passageway would have been ideal. This is... I'm gonna have all the steps in the world. In the world! Oh my god. There's a chance we're going to end the day with more steps than we started the day with. Lemon glazed salmon? That sounds amazing. Charboiled Cajun spice salmon, lemon butter soft on a spinach leaf. We're getting 30 steps. Are you... Oh my god. I'm going to end this day with all the steps. Of course, now I have my second gem. This is a disgusting run. Disgusting. Three gems for the rotunda. Storeroom gets me a key, a gem, and 2 coins. I have 1 reroll. Metal detector, I think I know where they are. I like that you could try the lockpick before having to commit to anything. Library, commissary, office. Iron and spend lets us buy stuff. Library. I would like a less common floor. I want a room I haven't seen before. That's what I want. So that's probably good. Take that. It's a bit of a nightmare house. Volume 3, pump system. I've started from the bottom, so I did this one and this one. I guess I will next take, the fixed star. No, you know what? So I don't get confused. We're going from bottom up. We'll take History of Ordinia. Open for that buffet room. I have 78 steps! This is absurdity! Weight room. Launder money. The ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. This one gives me 2 exits, but half my steps. I still have a reroll. Let's do this. 1 gem, 2 gems. Marin, look at how much I've drafted. And look at my steps. I have done amazing work. I opened up with like a lot of like, yes, bedroom. Every time I get a bedroom, more steps. Bedroom. It's been a heck of a run, even if it hasn't been paying out super well. That's not true. We got a code that is important. $1952. Might as well write that down. That could be important. Any 4-digit number. This is about your first day playing, right? This is my 2nd time ever turning on the game. In-game days-wise, it's day 11. Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide, on the music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance, and spin again around clock hands. And as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands. The true time lost in past romance. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Oh yeah. Patrick knew it was up. Figured out why the ballroom isn't awful today. Is the ballroom sometimes awful? My first time in a ballroom. I would really like a door I could open. Like we're coming up on dead ends now. Yeah, I don't know the meaning of the songs myself at the moment. We have page 6 and page 7. We probably need the full song. Damn. I didn't take a screenshot of the page we found in the other room, in the other stream. Boudoir! Boudoir lets me keep going. This does not let me keep going. This lets me keep going. I mean, boudoir works. Let's take boudoir. Yeah, we have a clip of it, thankfully. I wear baggy shorts for extra ballroom. Get my gem. Get my gem on. East Wing Hall is perfect. Security also works. You know what? Security. We have so many steps. We want to look around. 2 eggs about oversleeping to go to bed. Don't you love when that happens? You need to sleep, but because you stayed up too late, your body's like, nah. No sleep. Alright, we've gotten every item. That's good, at least. Got that going for us. Workshop. I'm into that. We have a decent amount of items. Broken lever. Nice to have, but like I don't know where it goes or anything yet. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. So this is the one we were looking for. This is page 8. So we have page 6, 7, and 8 now. Yes, we can make things, and we're gonna. 'Cause why not, right? We have a broken lever, a lockpick, a metal detector, a magnifying glass, a sledgehammer, a shovel. Not sure what to do with all these things yet. Let's go a little farther forward first. I mean, East Wing Hall lets me keep going. Make some doors. The fun part about having infinite steps at this point is I don't need to worry about it. Like, I don't need to, like, oh, we have to do it now. We can come back. I could do laps around this whole house right now. The vault. Vault is unfortunately a dead end, and I don't have the gems for it. Commissary works. What I'll buy, I do not know. With, without. I don't know what I'm supposed to take away from either of these pictures. It's a globe, but it's being painted. Paint crate? Corners? With paint, without box? Without corners? Well, this one's with... It's letters, though. It's like the words. I believe. I think. So far, that's how we've been solving. Oh, solving. But, like, what's the word? Globe, paint. This was one of the toughest ones for you? I think this is good. A screenshot opportunity for me. Cancel apples. Day 20 and 21. Oh my god, I don't have any money. That hurts. That's a painful one. I guess there's a chance to, like, I'll do the vault now, game. The bathroom, the kitchen, the foyer. Can you sugar the butler? I mean, we might as well re-roll here, right? It's our last room. Opportunity to earn and spread money. God damn it, no! No! I wish I could just go buy that gem. If I would have bought a gem first, this would have all been different. Well, might as well have as infinite number of steps, right? Oh my god. This is madness! I have filled the entire map, and I have 92 steps left! That is lunacy! I almost doubled the starting steps by the end of this. Alright, well, if, like, we have... There are no more doors, right? Let's just confirm all dead ends. Alright, all dead ends. Even having 92 steps is a lot, let alone at the end of the run, right? Alright, we can combine items. I do not want to... Do I have the car keys? Actually, we can leave out the garage. We turned on the power, right? We don't want to do anything to the shovel. Wait. There's something we could do with a sledgehammer and the broken lever? Lockpick and metal detector go together. Broken lever and sledgehammer go together, and shovel go together. But we need something else. There's a third thing. Metal detector and magnifying glass go together? A burning glass. Okay. A pick sound amplifier? I guess that, like, lets us pick locks more reliably. A detector shovel. I feel like we want to do detector shovel. What about sledgehammer? Alright, we don't know how to work with the sledgehammer.
Hello there.
No idea what the sledgehammer's for. Shovel and broken lever also go together, but we're missing a third thing. I'm gonna do shovel and metal detector. So we now have so our metal detector and shovel assemble. Greater chance of finding money and keys. Much greater chance of finding money and keys while digging. Not too bad, considering I spent... Alright. Alright, we made a new tool. We, of course, are in a house with infinite steps and nothing to use them on. Let's go for the garage. Still got all these steps. Might as well use them. Oh, son of a bitch. We could have just walked back here for the 2 gems. That's right. God, this could have been a different run entirely. Yeah, we're going to the orchard, because why not, right? I mean, there's a possibility the orchard gets us somewhere. It's a non-zero chance the orchard keeps this going. Yeah, I'm also pleased they are fine. Still, not a great way to spend the day. As someone that has spent time in the ER, it sucks. I've never really enjoyed any of my ER times. Don't need the car keys to go outside. The car keys are just for getting in the car. Might as well look for digging spots. Just gotta know how to schmooze to get that free morphine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's sad that you can't use the sledgehammer in more situations. This is a hilarious run. Just having infinite steps like this is just very funny to me. It was a great run for the steps, that's for sure. Like, let me sledgehammer that. Still don't know how to light up the torches in there. Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard style, just ramp off! I wonder what the orchard will have for us. What's your dead relative gonna do, huh? Let him come and take me. Uh, 11:28. Hell yeah! Apple juice! The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with an extra 20 steps. Cool! If there's one thing I needed was more steps, baby! I'm a man made of steps. Alright, we got 2 flames going. Have a good night, Marin. Sundial. Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992. When I first came to the estate in the capacity as a new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, no record of any kind about where they masturbated in the gardens and the green rooms of the house. As a result of the improvidence in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders when I masturbated in the wrong spaces, and I believe these could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings with the estate and keep track of where I masturbate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. Nerd! Among my many commissioned duties, I've been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds, hence the masturbation. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, the masturbation wing, and the east yard. Fortunately, my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds, has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing enclosure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if no one but myself masturbates there. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wing. The terrace, the patio, the veranda, morning room, greenhouse, masturbation grounds, and the secret garden all fall within this category. The movie The Secret Garden. Ooh, this seems like an important page. Domain expansion. Load on the ground. My jujutsu's strong. Barren ground, poor soil, good soil, rich soil. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear the inconvenience such as undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. But a man must masturbate, so I will do what I must. To quantify soil quality, I measure the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. Big loads, if you will. The survey ended taking up 2 weeks due to some difficulties reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. To the amount of fruit spread from gardens to the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse, I found the richest soil around the sexiest trees. Perfect masturbation fodder. A few years ago, the Baron, great for kings, made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electric power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline. Including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots, found among the apple trees here in the orchard, are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. You don't want to get lightheaded while cranking one. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Not hole, more like naughty hole. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion. I've submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, and I would know. I masturbate to it frequently. Shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. I take my statues seriously, and she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. Is that a hoe in its hand? Got a backhoe? Looks like a bit of a hoe in its hand. Cool. Alright, we managed to turn on another valve, which is neat. Whoa. Get weird screen tearing if I rotate with too many apple trees on screen. This game's too much for the PlayStation 5's meager processor. Alright, I guess I'll go look at the thing that I turned on the fire for, just in case. We're now at the starting steps we will have in the future. Back of me is a little loud. Or at least this never-ending track of ooh. Bit of a hoe holding that hoe. Patron saint of turning a valve on when you garden. I imagine we need to turn on the other two. Like, we probably want 4, right? Not just 2 of these bad boys. All the same, that seems like good progress. Nice. Make a wish. I don't know what I wished for. All right. It is 2:30 in the morning. And despite the fact that I have so many steps, my God, I have a lot of steps. Yeah, 20 extra permanent steps. Great, great upgrade. That will definitely help. I'm a little sad that I have this broken lever and I don't have anything to do with it, but still cool, still into it. So Toolshed was a very strong opener, that's for sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 rooms short of filling up the entire thing. Not that that's the goal at all, but still. I guess we call it here. Sorry, hold on. Oh. Though Nara and Gomper sent a message at the same time, and Cthulhu Tentacles, you 3 sent messages at the same exact time. And so Schrodingus saying that, I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, what is happening? But Gomper's top message is what I was replying to. That was an odd place for it to rev up. Yeah, sometimes it's like, this is significant. Whee! Alright, I guess we call it a day here. Because there's nothing else I could do, right? The game does kind of scratch the Winchester House itch I've talked about in the past. If you were to make a horror game version of this, like similar premise, but like scary, you could definitely do it as a Winchester Mansion experience. I would love like seeing this style of game happen more, you know? TP the house? Need dramatic ooh music around those luscious apple trees. Yeah, there's nothing else I could do here. So I guess we are in fact going to call it a day. You jerk! It's like it defaulted to not yet. Alright, and I will go make myself some dinner. I have leftover rice pilaf, and I got some chicken legs and thighs left over from a rotisserie chicken I turned into chicken salad, so I think I'm just gonna heat up some chicken and some rice and have that for dinner. I did post my delicious sous vide and reverse seared steak in the Discord sauce box from yesterday, or day before? What day? Yeah, yesterday I did that. Only 3 new rooms were actually open there. Save and quit. Now I'm excited to see what the Make-A-Wish did. I don't know what that meant. I'm annoyed that we still don't have an allowance. You could get an allowance in this game where you start with money every time. We have not found any allowance setup yet. Which is bonkers to me.